Hi, happy Friday. Oh my goodness, what's up, weather? Mother Nature's on a tear. So I just checked. It's 2 degrees, but feels like -19. So that begs the question, what the hell? Why are they different? What do you mean the air temperature is this, but it feels like it's this? Why wouldn't they just be the same? Just make one. Because, hey, maybe this feels like something different to me than it feels like to that person. I don't know. I'm just not loving the weather, and it's maybe a touch crabby. I don't know if you can hear it. The wind chimes are blowing like crazy. It's so windy. Frozen water on the pool. I'm ready for spring. I'm done. I'm done with this. I've had enough. Anyway, how are you? Bundle up. I'm wearing a gigantic sweater on top of my Cuddle Duds turtleneck. It's quite a look, the turtleneck with the sweater. Hey, welcome to the 80s. I kind of feel like I want to feather my hair now. Anyway. Do more of that. Okay, I'm better. Also, so much of this. Let's just do the things that make us happy today. I think I'm all for that. Something that makes me happy that my husband and I did last night. We went to the movies. We found this super awesome, cool little theater in Lincoln, Illinois. Prices are a little cheaper. You don't have to sit in one of those giant reclino bed chairs. They're so uncomfortable. And it's always staffed by really friendly people. So anyway, we'll just go there and we'll watch a movie, whatever it is. Because that's the only reason we watch that Bruce Springsteen movie. That's the litmus test. We always say, hey, it can't be worse than that movie. Well, last night's movie really gave a run for its money. I'd never even heard of this movie. I hadn't seen any ads for it before. And the description was like, it's a sci-fi movie involving AI and law enforcement, basically, or the judiciary process. I'm like, yeah, that sounds interesting, even though it's Chris Pratt, and not a fan. The opening card, title card, Amazon Studios. Awful. It was awful. The acting was terrible. And the premise, in the end, was very much AI propaganda. We can learn from each other. Long story short, didn't like it. I think I've been pretty open with how I feel about AI and ChatGPT, and I'm very much not on board with it. Not slamming anybody who uses it. I'm just saying be cautious, be careful, really think about it. I don't know if you saw the thing I shared talking about that trend recently, the 2016 you versus the 10-year glow up or whatever it was, and how that is potentially being used for AI to model age progression. So for me, that's like, oh, sounds like we're working towards some identity theft issues. But so really, I mean, what are any of those things that you see on social media that define you in some way? But who is it really for? Who's watching and collecting that data? Let's not make it easier for them. Anyway, let's talk about something else. I don't even know why I'm going on about that damn movie. It really irritated me. In case you were wondering what I was just putting on, that is my Olive Rose Skin Tint Serum. This, I am today using shade 6. I go back and forth between 5 and 6. I want to get the 7 and the 3. I want 7 for the summer. I could use 3 right now, but I think this actually blended in really well. I love the Olive Rose Cosmetics, except for the mascara. But the blush, the contour, the skin tint serum, the concealer, I love these things so much. And I can't wait for the eyeshadow to come out. But I have this blemish. I don't really get blemishes very often anymore. I just tap that in. Probably because, I'm almost 55. But also because menopause. Because I had my ovaries removed in 2012. I had that done to lessen my chance of getting ovarian or breast cancer because I had taken the genetic mutation test for the BRCA gene, and it turns out that, yeah, I was positive for that, BRCA2, I think it is, the one that's not as bad as the other one. So did my older sister. She's the one who developed breast cancer. She's okay now. She's fine. But it was hell that she had to go through, and her genetic test came back with that. So I took it. My daughter took it. Her daughter took it. We all have it. So that's what they encourage you to do, is to remove your ovaries, to remove your breasts, to reduce your likelihood of getting cancer, because having that genetic mutation increases it like by 80%. So I opted just to have my ovaries removed. I will not do the mastectomy. I'm not doing a voluntary mastectomy. It just, knowing what my sister went through, and the brutality of it, the loss of self, I'm not strong enough yet for that. So I'm hoping, I'm waiting for something else to come along that we can do instead of that. My point was, my skin kind of helped it, like I don't have estrogen in my body, so I don't really have hormonal acne anymore. Instead, I have the driest skin ever until I found these products. This is now my second winter of using Oliveda and Olive Tree People products, and I have not had the scaly, peely, dried out nose that I always got every year, every winter. That, and also here, because I would start wearing a coat again. Not been a problem. Not been a problem. I'm not even really getting chapped lips that much anymore. Okay, I don't have time for the mindset stuff today because I have to go, because I'm running late again. I think you probably are on time for the things that you want to be on time for. And when it's feels like 100 below, I don't want to go outside. Oh, I should have warmed up my Jeep. I better go do that. Actually, though, if you are looking for a little help finding some products that you want to use for dry skin, I would recommend just basically you want to get a cleanser, a serum, and a face cream to start with. And then there are a lot of other really good things that you can add in there that, you know, I've used a lot of. So let me know if you need any help with that, especially if you're over 50, because our skin is different. And then if you're in menopause, oh! Anyway, have a great day. I'll see you soon, and goodbye. But don't forget the setting spray, because this is the best part. Look at that glow. Love it.